watching Let's Chat.
Glad to have you back here with us as we continue on Let's Chat. Coming up right around the corner, it is Con. What is Con? Well, let's turn to the expert here. It is Mark Norwood. Mark is the founder of Con. Mark, good to see you, first of all. And second of all, what is Con?
Yeah, thank you for having me on the show, Chip.
Sure.
Appreciate it. Con is a multi-fandom pop culture convention here in Chattanooga. It's this coming weekend.
Right.
So we have celebrity guests, a bunch of vendors, a lot of events going on throughout the weekend, like lip sync battles, karaoke, live music, comedy shows, magic shows, a ton of kids events planned. It's just a whole bunch of fun for the whole weekend for the family.
I have wandered through one or two of these over the years, and it is amazing the attention to detail that you and your team put into this. Yeah. Not just from where you sit, but from the attendees coming in.
Right.
Everybody is encouraged to come out in costume, in uniform, if you will. Doesn't matter, just bring the whole family out and have fun. I've heard a couple of the sneak peeks of the guests you're going to have, so you take it from there and tell us who's going to be showing up.
Yeah, sure. One big one is if you're a fan of the Incredible Hulk from the 70s, Lou Ferrigno will be there.
He is a big one.
That is a big one.
He's a big old boy.
6'5". He's still got some mass to him.
Right.
If you have seen the Arrow show, Manu Bennett will be there. He played Deathstroke in that. We have from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, James Marsters. We have anime guests. We've got the voice of the Little Mermaid,
really?
Jodie Benson, from the original movies and ever since then. We have the voice of Pocahontas. The voice of Adassa from Encanto. We're Disney themed this year.
Yeah.
So very heavy on the Disney guest. Yeah, but it's going to be a fun weekend.
All right, going back to Lou Ferrigno, why him? I think he's a great idea, but from your perspective, why him?
As a kid, you know, seeing the Incredible Hulk, and he's not CGI or anything like that. It's just the man that you see, right? And he's painted up and everything. That really stuck with me as a kid to see that. You know, growing up in the early 80s, rewatching that show, and I'm a huge, you know, Marvel and DC fan.
Right.
So yeah, and watching Pumping Iron, his bouts with Arnold was fantastic. So I've always been a huge Lou fan.
He certainly will bring a different dimension, if you will, to what you're doing this weekend. And by all accounts, I've seen him before, but by all accounts, he is an incredibly nice man.
He is. All of our guests, I try to be very selective with that to make for sure that we provide an incredible experience for our fans that come out, and that goes with the guest as well. We want the guests to treat the fans very well, so I'm selective with that. So
over the years, I've been to a few events that had a huge name like a Lou Ferrigno. It was not him, let me make that adamantly clear. And they treated everybody else like not even second-class citizens, third or fourth-class citizens. And it's disappointing when that happens. You walk away with a bad taste in your mouth and you go, that's it.
Right.
I'm never coming back. So hats off to you for properly vetting all of these folks. All right, tell us where this is going on.
Yeah, it's at the Chattanooga Convention Center. Like I said, May 17th through the 19th. There's stuff going on every day. It's going to be a blast. Kids 12 and under get in free. So that will alleviate some of the cost for families to come in. So
and tickets are still available,
Tickets are available for pre-purchase at metrothamcon.com. We'll sell them at the door as well.
Right. All right. Thanks so much for coming in and bringing us all this information. Sounds like a really cool event. And by the way, if you can't make it, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. But Lou Ferrigno is going to be right here in our studios tomorrow at 12 noon. Just keep that between us. All right, we got to run. We'll see you back here later on today. Make sure and join us for News 12 starting here at 12 noon.